Let me tell you a story about a lost episode of the Teletubbies that I encountered. While I was on holiday in the USA, I decided to go shopping at Walmart. After a few minutes of looking at other stuff such as toys, clothes, etc., I decided to go to the DVD aisle. They had a bunch of DVDs since Walmart is a big store. What I found was a very rare Teletubbies CD case DVD. The DVD was called Teletubbies, the Beach, and Other Stories. The cover consisted of the Teletubbies in a green background. It even had the Australian General Rating DVD video logo and the ABC for Kids logo. I also looked on the back of the case. The DVD contained 5 episodes. The episodes were the beach, football, washing up, naughty sausage, and fighting. Now I thought to myself, fighting? What does fighting have to do with the Teletubbies? There was a big stick note message on the DVD cover that read, "I came all the way from Australia to USA to sell this DVD at Walmart. If you buy this DVD, I must warn you that one of the episodes on this DVD is messed up, and you should probably watch it at your own risk." I felt suspicious about the person who went all the way from Australia to the USA just to sell only one thing in a random shopping place. But I decided to buy the DVD anyway, not because it was so rare, not because it was rare, but because it was also interesting. I also decided to buy a portable DVD player so I could watch the DVD in my hotel room. I went to the cashier, paid for the DVD for $3 and the DVD player for $35. And the person at the cashier said, "Have a nice day." The price came to $38. I went home to my hotel room, turned on my DVD player, and inserted the disc into the DVD player. Now I got kind of excited. The DVD started with the ABC warning screen, ABC DVD ident, and ABC for Kids ident. It then went to the DVD menu. It then went to the DVD menu. The menu showed the Teletubbies ready to play in the puddle from the episode The Beach. The options were play all, episode selection, ABC, web link, and subtitles. I pressed play all. The first 4 episodes were normal, but the last one, holy moly, it was insane. The intro was normal, but 2 things were off. The first thing that was off was that the Teletubbies logo, which usually explodes after introducing the Teletubbies, exploded into a blood splatter on the screen. This really shocked me. Why will they put blood? Why will they put blood in a preschooler show? However, when it cut to the voice trumpet saying time for Teletubbies, the blood splatter on the screen disappeared. The second thing that was off. The second thing that was off when the voice trumpet showed up at the end of the intro, instead of saying, "Where have the Teletubbies gone?" the voice trumpet said this: "Just deal with a drama instead of an argument." I got confused. Why would the voice trumpet say that? The episode started. Tinky Winky walked to the screen. Instead of saying, "Uh-oh," he said, "Hello," in a normal sentence. One day, in Teletubby Land, the narrator began. Tinky Winky was walking out for a walk. Was going out for a walk. That's right. I was going out for a walk, Tinky Winky said. I was surprised to hear a Teletubby talk in a full sentence. Just then, the magic windmill began to spin. The magic windmill began to spin. And it was time for the TV event. Tinky Winky said, "Oh dear," and ran away. The TV event started, and Lala was chosen for the TV event. The TV event was about two boys named Kevin and Ethan. They waved to the screen and said hello to the Teletubbies. They were best friends, and they went to school together. They were 6 to 7 years old. Just then, it cut to a scene of two teenage boys who were having an argument in the hallway. Now this is where things were starting to become off. One of the teenage boys punched the other boy in the face he had an argument with. He had an argument with. Kevin and Ethan were so scared that they ran away. The fight between the two teenagers was starting to get violent. The fight continued, and more people joined the fight so they can stop the fight. People were screaming in agony as they were being attacked and punched. It then cut to Kevin and Ethan crying over what was going on right now. The principal also got so scared of what was going on that he called the police and the hospital. It then cut outside to some police cars and an ambulance arriving at the school to see what was going on. The two teenagers who started the fight got arrested, and so many people were injured. It cut back to it cut back to Ethan and Kevin again. And they were still crying for the entire time. The TV event ended, and the Teletubbies were shocked by what they by what they just saw on Lala's TV screen. It was played a second time. It was played a second time. And after that, the whole TV event ended. I was shocked and surprised at how they allowed this in a preschooler show for ages 0 to 5. It cut to the baby son laughing and viewing the Teletubbies' house with the same joyful music for a few seconds. It then cut to the Teletubbies entering the Tubbytronic Superdome. And then they all shouted, "Uh-oh!" in their happy tone. The narrator said, "One day in Teletubby Land, it was time for Tubby Toast." "Tubby Toast! Tubby Toast!" the Teletubbies said excitedly. Dipsy, Lala, and Po were sitting at the table, and Tinky Winky went to the Tubby Toast machine. Dipsy then said, "Hey, Tinky Winky, I thought it was my turn to turn on the Tubby Toast machine." "You see, Dipsy, you actually did it yesterday. So today, it's my turn," Tinky Winky replied. "So you're telling me that it's your turn today just because I did it yesterday," Dipsy said in anger. "Dipsy, calm down," Lala said. "Shut up, Lala," Dipsy said aggressively. I guess we can say we're no longer ourselves. We're just some little dumb morons," Dipsy said. Just then, Dipsy punched Tinky Winky in the face. Tinky Winky fell down and said, "Ouch!" very loudly, and blood was dripping out of his nose. The blood was not ketchup or red paint. It was realistic. Dipsy punched Po out of the chair and kicked her stomach a few times. Some death metal music was playing off screen during this moment where Dipsy became insane. Tinky Winky tried to grab Dipsy away from Po, but Dipsy twisted Tinky Winky's arm, and you could hear a little cracking sound. Tinky Winky was screaming in pain. It didn't sounded like a cartoon scream or his scream from the Lion and the Bear magical event. It sounded like his voice actor had been injured. What is going on here? The narrator said in a shocking tone with actual emotion. Lala ran out of the house, but Dipsy threw a tubby custard bowl on Lala's head as she fell to the ground. Dipsy shredded Nunu into pieces by ripping his eyes out, ripping his vacuum nose, and kicking him to the ground. Dipsy then said, "This is my revenge," in an evil tone. Tinky Winky, Lala, and Po ran out of the house as Dipsy was chasing them. Then it cut to the magical windmill stops spinning. After it stopped spinning, the propeller cut off and fell to the ground with a loud crashing sound. It was like a jump scare to me because the sound was extremely loud. Then it cut to the Tubby bye-bye segment. But when the voice trumpet rose up, instead of saying "time for Tubby bye-bye" 3 times, the voice trumpet said, "Dipsy, you should be ashamed of yourself." Then it cut to Tinky Winky, Lala, and Po coming back home to the Tubbytronic Superdome, where they were all injured. Tinky Winky had a big bandage on his broken arm. Lala had a small bandage on her head, and Po had a big bandage around her stomach. Tinky Winky said, "This was a horrible nightmare." "I know, right?" Po said. "By the way, what the heck happened to Dipsy? He never acts like this," Lala said. "Well, he ran on a rampage over Teletubby Land and beaten us up. And Dipsy got sent away from Teletubby Land," Tinky Winky said. "What?" Po said in a surprising tone. Dipsy getting arrested was the only way to stop this fighting. But look on the bright side. We can still visit him sometimes at a place far away from home. But I'm afraid that he is not part of the Teletubbies anymore," Tinky Winky said. Then the credits rolled, but instead of showing the Teletubbies saying goodbye and the baby sun being set like usual, it just shows Tinky Winky, Lala, and Po sitting at the table and sobbing, crying after what just happened. It didn't sound like a cartoon cry. It sounded like their actors were crying for someone who had passed away. And the credits theme song wasn't playing at all, since the credits scene wasn't normal. It cut to static for 15 seconds. Dipsy appeared on screen, and he looked very terrifying. His skin and fur was gray, and he had realistic, uncanny human eyes. Dipsy then said, "My fight was worth it, right? I hurt my friends, and you may be next. I'm sure we are going to have a lot of fun while I punch you very hard. Just letting you know I'm coming for you. And I should be here at any moment." The screen glitched out, and the episode finally ended with the Ragdoll for BBC, ABC DVD, and ABC for Kids closing logos. However, they were kind of different. When the Ragdoll for BBC logo played, the background was purple, and the smiley face on the former was frowning. When the ABC DVD logo played, it was the same red tinted logo with reverser audio from the Galactic Battles episode that Rowan Horton encountered. When the ABC for Kids logo played, the sky was blood red, and the sound of someone fighting and some blood splattering could be heard off screen, while the bee was flying across the screen to make the usual ABC Lizard Juice curve. It then took me back to the DVD menu. I got kinda shocked by what I just saw. Why would they make stuff like this for a preschool show? I contacted Ragdoll Limited about the episode titled Fighting. The next day, they responded to me with this message: "Dear viewer, a guy named Ted Morgan was making so many horrible Teletubbies episodes to gain attention and get revenge on the Ragdoll employees. We gave Ted so many chances, and he lost all of them. So we fired him in 2001 due to these episodes he was making just to ruin people's childhoods. Ragdoll Limited." I still love Teletubbies to this day. But if you find this episode somewhere, please don't watch it unless you want to hear the Teletubbies talk in full sentences.